Hi Springfield, this is Brittany and I am your Tween librarian, and I would like to welcome you to this virtual edition of our Tween graphic novel book club. And today we are discussing The Cardboard Kingdom by Chad Sell. And right off the bat, I would love to hear what you think about this book. Do you love it? Was it meh for you? Did you not like it at all? And if you could rate it on a scale of 1 to 5 stars. So is it awesome 5 stars or is it 1 star? For me, this is definitely a 5-star book. I adore it. I think the illustrations are just so colorful and beautiful. I love the diverse cast of characters and all the action and adventure. Just saying, it's fantastic. So first, I wanted to introduce you to Chad Sell and kind of give you a little author bio. Okay, Chad Sell grew up in a small town in central Wisconsin. He lived in a neighborhood much like Cardboard Kingdom, where he and his friends bounded through backyards and imaginative games and outfits. He also drew a lot and came up with all kinds of colorful characters. His favorite were often the villains, because despite being different and misunderstood, they were powerful and confident, and they got the best costumes. So now Chad lives in Chicago with his husband and 2 cats. So that is Chad. And what's interesting about this book is that Chad actually invited 10 other authors to write this with him. So these other authors, they kind of created these little characters, and then Chad illustrated it. And I just think, just all of them coming together to work on this book was fantastic. So this is when I would usually turn it over to you guys, to my tweens, and let you talk about what you think. So I have some discussion questions for you. You can discuss this at home, or please discuss in the comments under the video. Just let me know what you think. Okay, first question. How do you spend your summer? Do you ever play with other kids in your neighborhood? Question 2. So a major theme in this book is using your imagination. What kind of character would you create? Also, would you be good or evil? Or maybe you would be neutral like the girls at the Dragon's Head's Inn. Would you sell potions to both good and evil? How would you align? And also, what would your kingdom look like? Do you want a certain theme? Like, do you want an animal kingdom like we see in here? Tell me what you think. Question 3. What character in the book would you like to be friends with? I personally think I would hang out with the sorceress all day long. I think she is so fabulous and powerful and just completely herself, and I just love that. A little more serious question. How did it make you feel when a character's family did not approve of their make-believe persona? So for example, we see the big banshee. Her grandma doesn't think girls should be loud. She thinks girls should be quiet, and the big banshee just wants to roar all day. So how did that make you feel when her family didn't accept her character? And then lastly, another major theme in this book is being true to yourself, being who you really are. So how important do you think that is? How important is it to be who you really are on the inside? Okay, so once you've read the book, I've got some activities for you to try. You could try to make your own character, like really flesh out your character and even make a costume. You can do it just like the kids in the book did, just with cardboard and random stuff around the house. You could also create a group adventure mission for your friends or family, like they do at the end of the summer in the book, how they want that one last adventure before school starts again. So I'd like to challenge you to try to make some kind of adventure for you and your friends to play out. And lastly, I would like to invite you to go to Chad Sell's website. It's chadsellcomics.com, and on his website he has coloring pages. He has free printables of the different characters' hats and custom designs. You can print it out and make it for yourself. Also on his website, there's a bonus Halloween story with these same kids, so bonus comic to go along with this book. So if you like this book, I have some more book recommendations for you, and these are all going to be other junior graphic novels. I'm going to start with this one here. This is Real Friends by Shannon Hale, and how this is similar to Cardboard Kingdom is that our main character here has to navigate through all these different relationships, like especially with her sister. Like sometimes relationships are tricky, and this is her figuring that out, and I think you would enjoy this. Another bonus is that it's cute, colorful. Check this out, Real Friends by Shannon Hale. Another one is Mr. Wolf's Class, and so this is about a classroom, and this is Mr. Wolf's first day of school. And in this classroom you have like a diverse cast of characters, just like you do in Cardboard Kingdom, and you get to get little glimpses of their life and see how, you know, we all have different things going on at home, and just how we all live our lives differently, but we can all get along and be in the same class. So check this out, Mr. Wolf's Class. There's more books in this series if you're interested. Another one, if you like adventure and gaming, but maybe in a more digital sense, like Minecraft, this is called Popular MMOs Presents, and then there's 3 different ones. This one's A Whole New World, and this is these 2 friends that get kind of sucked into video games, and they have to adventure and quest and save their friend, just like you'll see in Cardboard Kingdom. So check this out if you like video games and questing and adventure. This is Popular MMOs Presents. And lastly, is this interesting book. This is called The Witch Boy, and this is another one. This is the first book in this series, and this is a case of this boy here where it's kind of like our sorceress in Cardboard Kingdom. He wants to be a witch, but he's a boy, and in his family and his town, they don't allow that. So this is his adventure of trying to figure out how to navigate that, how to be true to himself, and live the life he wants. So check this out. This is Witch Boy. Okay, and lastly, I wanted to tell you about Chad Sell's upcoming book that's coming out this summer, June 9th, and it's called Doodleville. And let me read you the little blurb about what it's about. Drew is just a regular artist, but there's nothing ordinary about her art. Her doodles are mischievous, and rarely do they stay in Doodleville, the world she's created in her sketchbook. Instead, Drew's doodles prefer to explore the world outside, but after an inspiring class trip to the Art Institute of Chicago, where doodles cause a little bit too much trouble, Drew decides it's time to take her artistic talents to the next level. Enter Leviathan, Levi for short. He's bigger and better than anything Drew has ever created before. He's a monster, but a friendly one. That is, until Levi begins to wreak havoc on Drew's other doodles, and on the heroes her classmates have dreamt up. So that sounds really interesting. I'm really excited for that to come out. I hope it's as good as Cardboard Kingdom. I love this book. I hope you did too. Please let us know what you think. Answer any of the questions in the comments. Let us know. Okay, thanks. Thank you, Sprinkle.